The Heat have a golden opportunity this week heading into the NBA All-Star break, and head coach Eric Spoelstra with his coaching staff have to get the team ready for this three-game hardship before starting the long vacation. What's up, guys? Welcome to Heat Digest. I'm George Michael Perez, aka G Mike, and in today's video, we'll be breaking down what the Miami Heat have to do with these three games heading into the All-Star break and try to get above 500 heading into the second half of the season. But before we get into that, please do not forget to subscribe and be a part of the 67% who have been showing love, support, and care for everyone here at Digest Media and at Heat Digest as well. So, with Jimmy Butler being gone, traded away to the Golden State Warriors, and bringing in Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and then with another team bringing in Davon Mitchell from the Toronto Raptors, it's time to start the second part of the season. It's time to move on to the future and forget about the whole Jimmy Butler saga and the drama that have been going on. So let's look at where the Heat stand right now, and they're 7th seed in the East, 25 and 25, so they sit right at the 500 level. 14 and 15 in the conference, 5 and 3 in the division, 12 and 10 at home, 12 and 15 on the road. They are on a one-game losing streak while being 5 and 5 in the last 10 games. So the Heat have 3 more games before the NBA All-Star break this weekend. Tonight, they take on the Boston Celtics at home while traveling to the Oklahoma City Thunder's arena on Wednesday, then playing a back-to-back in the Dallas Mavericks arena. So they have a great opportunity to try to get above 500 before starting the second half of the season. And it starts tonight against the Boston Celtics. And we'll look at how the Heat have played against the Celtics this season. While they've only played one game, tonight will be the second, while they still have 2 more games that they'll play against the Boston Celtics. The first game was horrendous. We did not play up to par. We only scored 89 points while the Celtics scored 108, which is a 19-point deficit. Our rebounding and assists were pretty good while also racking up 6 steals, but the way that we were shooting the ball was just horrendous. We shot 36% from the field, 31 made field goals out of 87 attempts. While looking at the three-pointer, it wasn't even that much of a difference. 23% from the three, 8 made three-pointers while shooting 35 of attempts, while also adding up 10 turnovers, which you do not want to do against a team like the Boston Celtics, who love to hustle, love to play defense, grab a lot of rebounds, and then when it comes to the offensive end, they are shooting threes like no other team in the NBA, and they are knocking them down. It's going to be a tough task for the Heat for sure, and especially because our NBA All-Star Tyler Hero is going to be out with an illness. But on the other side of the ball, Jaylen Brown will be out, so hopefully it equals out there. But we will see, because the Celtics have more of an offensive arsenal on their end than we do. But the good thing about tonight is that we get to see the debut of Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and Davon Mitchell and how they pan out. And when it comes to the defensive end, we shouldn't be worried because we've seen what each of these players can do when it comes to Andrew Wiggins in the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics when he was with the Golden State Warriors. He played pretty good defense against Jason Tatum. Yes, he wasn't stopping Tatum from scoring the rock or shooting the three, but he was slowing him down, and that's what we need. But we want to see what Andrew Wiggins can bring to the table on offense specifically. Yes, we want to see what Kyle Anderson and Davon Mitchell can do as well. But Andrew Wiggins was the focal point of this Jimmy Butler trade, and we want to see what he can do on the offensive end, combining him with Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Yeah, we won't see Tyler Hero tonight, but just moving on for the rest of the season. And if he could give us 20 points per game starting tonight for the rest of the season, it could be a recipe for success for us. So if we want to win tonight against the Boston Celtics, we're going to have to play hard defense. We're going to have to hustle on every play, grab a lot of rebounds. And when it comes to the offensive end, we cannot be missing so much like we did in the first game. We have to be more efficient and take better shots, because if not, the Celtics will do it on their end. They will make threes and they will drive to the basket, get some fouls, and get points up on the board to beat us. So after that, we have to travel on Wednesday to the Oklahoma City Thunder Arena, and we got to face one of the top teams in the West and one of the top teams in the NBA when it comes to defense. Even though we played pretty good against them, we scored 97 points while they only scored 104. So the deficit was smaller compared to the Boston Celtics, but it's still an L at the end of the day. So we did pretty good on the rebounding and assist as well compared to the Celtics game. We got 9 steals this game with 2 more blocks, adding it a 3 up. But we didn't shoot the ball as well. And I would say 44% from the field, which is pretty good. But when it comes to the 3, we only shot 30% as well. While we had 18 turnovers. 18. If we want to win against these big-time teams in the NBA, these championship teams, we cannot be having a lot of turnovers. We need to be protecting the rock, passing it around the whole court, try to be taking great efficient shots without giving up the rock, because if not, we're just going to kill ourselves and shoot ourselves in the foot. Not to mention, too, that we gave up 16 fouls in the whole game. If it wasn't for those fouls, we probably would have won this game by 5 or 6 points. But we gave up too many fouls. They hit the free throw line too many times. They got a lot of points just from those free throws, and we just shot ourselves in the foot. So when we play the Oklahoma City Thunder again in their arena, which is a hard place to play at with their fans cheering every single second, we need to make sure that we do not turn the ball over. That needs to be the main priority. And obviously, shoot efficient shots, shoot better from the three-point line. 30% is not going to cut it against the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they are a great defensive team. And try to get some fouls, try to draw them, and try to get some free throws to get us extra points throughout the game. Then we jump into the back-to-back travel to Dallas to play the Mavericks. Where in the first game that we played against them, we'll only play them 2 times in the season. We won the game 123 to 118, and mainly because of the rebounding. We got 57 rebounds, which is outstanding, with 27 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocks, while shooting 43% from the field and 34% from 3. Now, we still had a good amount of turnovers with 9, and we gave up a lot of fouls as well with 22, but we went to the free throw line 27 attempts, and 17 made free throws. So those free throw points right there really helped us to try to get this win over the Dallas Mavericks, because if it wasn't for these free throws, we probably would have lost this game by probably 8 or more. Now, Dallas is not a great defensive team, even though they traded for Anthony Davis, traded away Luka, if you guys do not know. Anthony Davis is a superstar defensive player for sure, but he will not be playing for the next several weeks, so he will not be on there out on the floor. So the Mavericks overall are not a great defensive team. So if we want to beat the Mavericks, we have to attack at will. At the basket from the three-point line, try to draw the fouls like we did in the first game with 27 attempts is very good on our end. We need to at least try to get up to that point. We probably won't get 27, but at least try to get 20, because it will help us out a lot. If we do that and we play our defensive brand of basketball, we can definitely come out with a win here heading into the All-Star break. And with those 3 games, it's going to be tough, no doubt. It's going to be hard to beat the Celtics at home without Tyler Hero. It's going to be hard to beat Oklahoma City Thunder on the road with the top defense that they have, and our offensive arsenal is not up to par yet. Hopefully it can become what we wanted it to become for the rest of the season. And then playing on a back-to-back where players are going to be tired is going to be tough too at the Dallas Mavericks arena. But we'll see what happens. We got the NBA All-Star coming up this weekend. These 3 last games, hopefully we can finish 3-0. It'll be great for our momentum going into the second half of the season. But for everyone here at Heat Digest and Digest Media, I'm George Michael Perez, a.k.a. G Mike, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.